I am Dr. K.C. Jain, and it is the sixth lecture for laser. So what we have, that light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. In last lecture we have discussed about the light amplification, and in previous three lectures we have discussed about the stimulated emission of radiation. Now one more point is there, and that is known as pumping. One more term is there, that is pumping. What is pumping? That it is a process by which energy is supplied to the atoms in ground state. What we can say? That it is the process by which these atoms in ground state absorbs energy and they will reach in excited state, so that laser action can be started. So there are various processes for pumping, and most common, as we know, that is thermal pumping. That we can raise the temperature of the active medium so that atoms will go in excited state and we can get the laser. So it is the thermal pumping, that is by increasing temperature. Now the second, again, that is, it is the most electrical pumping. That by means of electrical energy, we can send the atoms from ground state to excited state. Third, most common, that is optical pumping. These are the mainly the process optical pumping, that by visible range, that is 4000 angstrom to 8000 angstrom, that we have light. This light we can use to get the atoms in excited state. Thermal pumping, this type of pumping is used in ruby laser. This optical pumping is used in ruby laser, and electrical pumping is in helium neon laser. It is the ruby laser is a solid state laser in which we have Al2O3 crystal plus an impurity of chromium plus 3 ions, and helium neon laser, here active medium is helium and neon. So thermal pumping, electrical pumping, optical pumping, and one more is chemical pumping. That there are various chemical reactions that we have in which the energy either absorbs or it is evolved. Like if we put salt in a water, then we feel warm water, and if we put a sugar in a water, then we feel it as cold. That one is exothermic reaction and another is endothermic reaction. So we can say that we can get energy from the chemical reactions, so it is known as chemical pumping. So thermal, optical. Fifth, by magnetic field. By putting the magnetic field, we can also have the energy so that atom can go in excited state. Sixth, electron ion collision. By this way we can have the energy. Seventh, Compton scattering. By this way we can have. 8, ion collision. These are the some process by which we can have the atoms in excited state from ground state, and this is known as pumping. So pumping is the process by which energy is supplied. There are various ways for the supply of energy to the atoms in ground state so that they can go in excited state. Now we will discuss the application of laser. There are various application of laser, and we have tremendous application. The most common is in medical science. We have various operations nowadays in medical science that are being done by laser. The operations from laser are surgery less, there is no blood loss, and recovery is fast. So there is lot of use in medical science. Second, industrial application. In the industrial application, in first lecture we have discussed about the cutting. So we can use as cutter and for the welding purposes. There are various materials or this jewelry are there. The welding is through laser and it is highly we can say the more life. Third, science. Fourth, marketing. Fifth, LAN, WAN, wide area network, local area network. Marketing, laser scanner. We have laser scanner. Science, that it is a perfectly coherent and monochromatic light. So we can have various experiments with this perfectly monochromatic and coherent light. LAN and WAN, local area network and wide area network. Sixth application, that is in nuclear science. Nuclear science, it has various applications. Seventh, most common, holography. Holography is a technique in which three-dimensional photographs we can make, and the holograms, the name is already known to us, that is hologram. So we can make the holograms from this application of laser, and many more applications of laser are there where we can use these lasers. Semiconductor laser. In semiconductor laser, we are using as a pointer semiconductor laser. Agriculture field. In agriculture field, as a tracer we can use. 10th, military. In military purposes it is used. Laser bomb. 11, civil aviation. We can use as a radar. We can use it as a radar. So there various applications of laser are there, and some of them are listed here. And thank you.